Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the world of Aces High, where I reside sometimes. And I'm looking here. I don't think that I'll cover the bombers, primarily because I'm not a bomber guy. And for the most part, the bombers are pretty straightforward. You take off, you go in an area, and you bomb stuff. Now, gun positions and all that, you can learn that on the fly. I may come back and do one for bombers. But I think I may skip to the 25C, but I think I'll ignore the no, I guess I'll do the anyone that's classified as a bomber / attack. I'll do. So we'll go ahead and skip. What I did is I've already done the A6Ms, and I can't run a Rado in here. Well, I guess I could, but maybe it'd charge me for it. It's definitely perked in here. Anyway, so you got the B17, B24. I'm going to skip both of those and the Arado. And I'm going to cut straight to this B25C. You can have a formation with the C's, but I'm going to ignore that. I'm not going to take any bombs. But you can fly this one in the same way that you fly an A20. But a lot of folks don't. They use it in the 3-plane configuration, and they hit targets with it because over here you see its ENY is 30, so you get more perk points for blowing stuff up with this type of aircraft than with others. Holy shit. It's converted at 275 for the French there. Let's see here. 275. You would decimate somebody up close. Wow, there's a lot of skins for this rascal. Let's take a look, see here. Some kind of French or something. One by Dutch guy. Pretty good looking one there. Dirty Dora. That's a good looking one there. Cactus. Oh, Mr. Cactus, yes. That's a pretty good looking one. Some kind of mean looking fish thing on the front. That one looks pretty good too. Chatterbox, yeah. That's pretty cool. It's a RAF, as Mr. Dante would call it. Let's see here. What was it? I think I like the one with the ugly fish on the front of it. There it is. Good goodness gracious. Anyway, so you have three armament choices here. You got 450 calibers that fire out the nose, if I recall. Maybe it's 2. Maybe it's a single. Yeah, it's a single that shoots out the nose. You got front gun, rear guns. But you don't have a tail gun. You do with the H. You don't have the tail gun with a C, but you got a top turret here. So you've got 450 calibers. Maybe it's one here, this one, and then maybe there's another one somewhere. I don't know where they got the other one hidden at. But anyway, and you'll notice here it says glass nose. This one has a bomb sight in it. You go to F6 and you can level bomb with it. Then you've got the 1050 calibers. Interesting. You have 2 strafers with no bomb sight and no disparity in guns. One has more glass, less glass, more glass, less. Yeah, more glass, less glass. Okay, we'll go with less glass. And I'm not going to take any ordnance out. We're going to take it 25% fuel. Let's see what this creature will do. It's been a long time since I've flown a B-25 as well, so we'll get up here. And the first thing you should always do before it's an issue is calibrate your joystick. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. As you can notice, you have a very open cockpit, lots of glass, you got a lot of visibility. Your gun sight's mounted in a good spot right in front of you. I think that because this one's still labeled as bomber, that you can go into F3. We'll see here momentarily. Okay, now that I've completed my flight checks, So you got good visibility left, right, and through the canopy. 6 o'clock is limited, but of course you have a bomber. Let's see. F3 works in here, but it may not work in the mains. I think it'll still be. It'll let you get away with F3. Let's put it through some paces now. Let's see what it'll do. It's been a while since I've flown the C model. In fact, I can't remember the last time I flew. I think I attacked some ships with one time. Let's here's the roll here. Let's see what it'll do. It should be fairly maneuverable. It's a lot lighter model of the 25, and as you can see, real solid on the controls. That was a good solid roll there. Let's pitch it up, stall it, see what it does. Goes flaps, rudder, there's a stall. I'm just letting it fall. About 200 miles an hour. I didn't hear any groan. Alright, we're getting rid of those flaps again. So, let's see. Let's go get over here. We'll get after Lingro, see if we can chase him around a little bit. He shall be our test dummy. We do have a web. Alright. Alright, he's pulling an angle, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a little bit extra. I'm gaining on him. He appears to be in what is that? F6F. It is indeed. Alright, he's climbing. Oh, right here. Just, oh. Just eat him up right here. Good stall. Now this is not what this thing is built for, you know. It's not built to dogfight with people. I just wanted to see what it'd do, because you could definitely test it. You know, if you're gonna test it by dogfighting people. So let's go to F3. Let's fly from there for a minute and see what we can do with it. I lost him. Solid. A little stick in my bill there. Right here. Yeah, better pay attention. Now, of course, you couldn't, you know, you can't really contend with a fighter, obviously. But, you see, you got good visibility out of the 6 o'clock. This is for, oh shoot. This is as far down, this is as much depression as you can get. You've got all the way around off the nose, and then you've got up all the way to 90 degrees left and right. Move down here. Oh, it isn't that. Okay. Where's the Lingro go? There he is. Dive this thing and see what it'll do. 300. 350. Ooh, controls are stiff. Oh, that was close. What is Shift X? That's pretty crazy. I've never... Shift X should be the default for... Okay, there's autopilot. There's autopilot climb. What does Shift X do? Let's find out what Shift X does, because that's pretty interesting, because I didn't... Shift X used to be default. It would default out your... autopilot angle mode. Autopilot angle mode, what the hell is that? Interesting. I'll have to read up on that one. Alright, so about 350, your controller's going to stiffen, so you want to make sure that if you got a dive that's going to go past 350 that you're pulling out of it by then. Because if not, you're definitely going to go in the drink. Or, you know, somewhere else, maybe straight to hell or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Let's, okay, that's cool. Okay, so Shift X, whole angle, it holds you perfectly level with whatever you're doing right then. It holds your horizon level. But say like I'm slightly, hold on, I'll show you. There's autopilot level. Now let's say I want a slight climb, like you know, I want that. So now I hit Shift X. Now Shift X holds that angle, so that I maintain a climb at whatever speed I want. Instead of, you know, you have autopilot, auto climb, you can actually put in dot speed 175, and then when I hit this, it'll actually climb at the speed I've set, 175. So it'll maintain an aircraft speed of 175, so it'll give me the best climb for that airspeed while I'm doing it. But Shift X kind of takes away with that, so you can say, okay, I want to hold just this high. I want to hold like a bubble out of trim, you know, or a bubble. Maybe that's not the correct terminology, but on the deal here, you can see I'm holding like this first marker. I want to hold that nose high, which gives me a climb speed of about 175 actually. Dropping off slightly, but still not bad. So that's cool. That's definitely something new that Mr. High Tech has added, which is interesting. Let's see what these guns look like on a pattern. Deadly. Put a batch of trees right there. I'd try to take it. Maybe I can get through that other hangar. Overall, the aircraft is very stable. And I've seen it work before. I know that it works. You just have to remember that if you're wanting to level bomb stuff, to bring your glass nose, the 4-gun package. But if you want to go out and maybe shoot up some ships or something, maybe for a scenario, then the 10-gun package would probably be for you. Angles off slightly. Not bad. Alright, well, this has been the B25C. Now remember, you can bring 3 extra aircraft with you, but you probably don't want to go through the maneuvers that I went through with 3 extra aircraft, because you'll definitely be giving some folks some kills. Let's see what our flaps deploy. I think it was, yeah, 175. You probably deploy them at 200, which should definitely be handy if you were going to bomb something. You have tricycle landing gear, no tail dragger. The controls are very, very solid and very smooth at low speed. Like right now, you know, I'm 100 miles an hour and just drifting. Actually, just a lot of fun to fly. Actually, it's a good solid airframe. No complaints, to be honest with you. It'll get you out there, and you can make you some bomber points. So maybe if you're after a B-29, you want to make some extra points, then this would definitely be the way to do it. You can go out there. I know a lot of the school horror type characters, they go out and bomb town centers and stuff like that. But you could go out and hit, you know, radar points or stuff like that. They definitely do that. I love that sound. That is just so awesome. Anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed this, and I hope you've learned a little bit. And if not, well then, you know, I can't help you forever. We're going up crazy. Anyway, y'all have a good evening, and I'll see you on the sky sometime.